Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. I'm so happy that all you guys are here to hang out with me today. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what our first week of school has looked like, the pros, the cons, the things we've been going through, the things we need to change, all of that good stuff, and the plans for this coming up month. So if you guys want to hang out today, grab your favorite drink and get cozy on your couch or your bed or your chair, wherever your quiet place is, and let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz. I'm a homeschooling mom to two kiddos. I have a daughter who will be 10, so she's 9, and I have a son that just turned 5 on Wednesday. So and I do school with my sister. She comes over to my house. We do school together. She has two daughters. One is 13 and one is 8. So yeah, so last year we started doing school together, but it was kind of cut short because we got sick and all kinds of stuff happened. So we kind of split up for the remainder of the year. So we're really excited and we feel the blessings that we're able to do school again this year. So getting right into it, we were supposed to start school on the 1st of September. We decided to postpone it because, for one, you know, myself and my husband were struggling through some things having to do with just fear and things that had been going on, and I did a video on it just to kind of touch base on it, maybe talk to you moms that are going through the same thing or similar things in this world today. So if you guys want to check that out, I will have it in an iCard or I will have it linked down below for you guys. So also on top of that, I just needed rest, you guys. I really needed to center myself back on God's word and you know, kind of cut out the noise around me, basically, with all of the homeschooling organizing and prepping and, you know, everything that goes into getting ready for a new year. It was a lot, and we usually do traditional schooling, but we've started to do year-round, so our summers are shorter, so I don't have as much time getting all that prepared. So I was really tired from that. So we decided to postpone it. Me and my sister sat back and we talked about it, and we just thought it would be better. So we went ahead and we scheduled it out to start on a Thursday. We were supposed to continue Friday. It's really confusing, so I won't get into that. But what we decided to do is my mom had already planned on coming out here for my son's birthday. So we were going to do school like a half a day on Thursday. We were going to take Friday off because that's the day she got here. And then Monday we were going to resume school because she was leaving, and we were going to finish out the half of the first day, if that makes sense. So we basically broke Monday up into 2 days. So we did half of it on Thursday and then finished it off on Monday. And then Tuesday through Friday, we just resumed with our regular schedule that we had prepared. So on Thursday, I did a video plan, prep, and create. It was the night before our first day of school, and that day I found out that my uncle had passed. He's really close to myself and my sister. We grew up with him. It's my mother's brother, so it was really nice that she was coming down to be with us. It wasn't intentionally planned that way. She was really coming for my son's birthday, but it just worked out to where we were able to be together, and I think that that really helped us just kind of feel that comfort in the time of mourning. So it's been really tough, you guys, getting through that video. When I had to record it, I really wanted to get that out for you guys, just because it just showed, you know, the process of getting ready for our first day of school, and I wanted to have that documented for myself as well. We were doing things a little bit different for our first day of school. So that's something else that we're going through, and I'm just speaking to you guys about this just because these are things that like happen in real life. So I really wanted to be someone here on YouTube that is relatable to you moms, because all of us are going through things at different times. If it has to do with health, if it has to do with mental health, if it has to do with a loss, a death, anything like that, just hard times, you know, I just want to be somebody that you can relate to. And when we go through things, life still continues. It still moves. So you know, I've just been going through it. My sister's been going through it. We've been pushing forward with school. I feel like, you know, school has definitely been a blessing for us because it's been keeping our mind off of the loss of our uncle. And yeah, so that's kind of, you know, the beginning of our school. So our first day was actually really nice. It felt like a breath of fresh air, kind of. We had a tea party that was really nice. So we started off our first day of school sitting together, eating breakfast, talking about our expectations for the year for ourselves. Our kiddos talked about what their expectations were or are. I had them fill out a goals little sheet, and I thought that that would be nice because if they're, you know, having a hard time throughout the year, they can pull that out and we can show them what their goals were so that they can keep pushing forward. We took pictures outside. The kids played for a little bit. It was a really nice start to the school year. It went really, really nice, and it just made us sit back and feel the blessings of what's around us instead of just what the loss is and the craziness of the world around us. So that was really nice. Our scheduling, you guys, has been it's been working out so well. I mean, it makes me so happy because I've been so stressed out about it. My sister and I sat down and kind of did like a rough draft of it. So trying to figure out what parent is teaching what kids, what subjects, just juggling that around was really tough getting the schedule situated, but it's working out really great. There are a couple things that I had to change, but we're just working with it, you guys. Another thing, I don't know if it's just us, but I think I've been struggling, and my sister's just kind of like, she rolls with it, you know, whatever I kind of like show her, she's like, that's cool, let's try it, and if it doesn't work, we'll do something else. She just goes with the flow. And so the things that we had prepared or planned on this year, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna get to them all. I think I bit off more than I can chew, you guys. So I'm trying to learn for myself because I'm very structured. I'm trying to be not so structured, but in a structured way. I know I've talked about this multiple times on my channel, but you know, having things scheduled out is really important to me. It's hard to like miss certain lessons because I'm so worried that they're going to miss something and fall behind. So this year, myself and my sister are trying to work really hard at knowing that they will be okay. So we're trying to adjust things because we plan on having like a fun Friday. And we were trying to do it with eliminating some of their classes, but then we're worried about them not getting those classes because they're gonna fall behind, because we do use Abeka for some of our curriculum. So the lessons are kind of important. So we're just trying to work through those little kinks and figure out what we can do, especially for our 8th grader, because you know, she's older and we don't want her to miss anything. But then we go into the younger kids and we're like, they're learning a lot. Like our 3rd graders really learning how to put sentences together, and you know, she'll be learning paragraph building, and my daughter's learning paragraph building and things like that. So I don't know, we're just trying to figure out how to make it all work. But other than that, our scheduling is going good. What else do I have to talk to you guys about? Oh, I do plan on doing some plan with me, but I wanted to work on it just a little bit more, maybe through the next week or two, until the weeks seem like I know what I'm doing more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do a plan with me when I'm still learning to where to juggle the lessons and the subjects and our add-ons and supplements and things like that. But you will be seeing one hopefully within the next couple weeks. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys about is one thing that we have used in all of our years of homeschooling is like a prize box. Not really a prize box, more like a school store, I guess you can say. We always buy things and add it to our school store, and the kids, if they're good, they get these little tickets and then they exchange them for money. It's play money. And then they get to purchase things from the school store on Fridays. So if you guys are interested in seeing what we have for this year in our school store, let me know. I will do a video on it just to kind of give you guys some ideas. I wanted to ask you guys about is, okay, so we have been letting the kids go out in the morning before school to play or to just be outside, fresh air, but we're having a really hard time on getting them to calm down and focus when it's time to come in. what do you guys do? Do you guys start the day off with some free time? Do you guys have it at lunchtime? Because that's another time that's really hard. Or do you guys wait until the end of the day? What do you guys do? Let me know, please. So last year with my daughter and my son, what we would do is we would just start school, and if I noticed they were getting antsy, especially my daughter, because my son wasn't really doing that much, but my daughter, if she started to get like restless and like started to complain or whatever, we would just do some either YouTube videos on exercising or dancing or going outside. And that seemed to work, but I think it's a little harder with all of the kids to do that. So I kind of wanted to kind of schedule it in, but I need to figure out a way to kind of bring them down. So let me know if you guys have any tricks that you guys use, because I need help, or we need help. My sister and I need help. So last year, my son, we did preschool with him, and it was more of a child-led. So he would just come out and I would just, you know, do you want to do school? And we'd play some games or do some like recognition stuff. And this year, I am so glad to say that I am waiting for him to go into kindergarten, because we are doing more of like pre-K things this year, and he wants to learn. I noticed it halfway through last year that he was coming out more and he was actually enjoying when he was sitting down to learn. He still wasn't really wanting to use a pencil or crayons, not really interested in that type of learning. So I was doing more of like sensory and like manipulatives and hands-on learning. But this year, you guys, I have noticed just from this first week of school, he comes out all the time. While we're doing school with him, he wants to keep learning. So like while we're working with the other kids, he's just doing whatever. He can play, he can be in the room watching TV, like he could do whatever he wants. And then when myself or my sister is free from teaching the other kids, then we will work with Isaiah. So we have been noticing that he's been wanting to do it longer. So we have about 15 to 20 minutes of increments set up to teach him. And we're finding that he wants to do it longer. Now, not all the time, but most of the time he's like wanting more. So that has been really, really nice to see, because I was getting a little worried because he just turned 5. So, I know he can be into kindergarten right now, but just, I didn't want to push him into kindergarten and him fall behind. I know there's no ahead or behind in schooling, but I didn't want that pressure on him or myself, because he just turned 5, you guys. And I was old graduating. When I graduated high school, I was 18. So I don't mind if my kids are 18. I feel like, you know, to move at their pace is better than starting them sooner and then them like not grasping concepts and then learning to hate school. And I want him to see that he's progressing and doing well. And so I'm really happy with my choice. So if you are a mom out there and you have a kiddo that, you know, is 4 or 5 and they're just not really interested, I know that I've heard that boys are a little more reluctant than girls for the most part. I don't know how true that is. That's just something that I heard. And I heard that they take a little bit longer in like certain motor skills. So if you have a kiddo that just isn't really ready, I would say don't push them, you know, because we really want our kids to enjoy school. We want them to learn. We want them to be excited. But if they're not understanding it, or they don't have the attention span to sit and listen, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I was really worried about my decision in starting him later, but I'm really, truly happy that I waited. I still haven't figured out, it's only been 1 week of us really sitting and doing schooling when I tell him to do schooling. So I haven't really figured out what his favorite type of learning is. So like writing, if he likes workbook pages, if he likes sensory, if he likes manipulative still. I feel like he's actually enjoying all of them right now. He's doing all of them. So I have noticed that he loves numbers, loves them. So I don't know, but it's going really well and I'm very excited about it. So don't get discouraged if you have younger kiddos that are not ready, because some of them, like my daughter, she was ready. She was like 4 and ready. She sat down, she listened, she did what she needed to, and he's completely different. So just don't get frustrated or feel like, I don't know, you're failing in some way, because you're not. So some plans that we have for this month, I want to say we're probably going to do it towards the end of the month, is we're going to go apple picking. I heard that September and October are the best months to go to an orchard and do some apple picking. So that is our plan. I'm hoping we do it. If we do, maybe I'll take you guys along with us and I don't know, do like a little vlog on it or something, add it into one of my day in the lives or something. But we're really looking forward to that. We have some orchards in the area. They are a little bit of a driving distance, but we're really excited for that. So if you guys are anywhere where you can get to like an orchard and do your own picking, you should look into that. It's outdoors. You can get some fresh air, get your kids out of the house, and enjoy nature a little bit. But I think that is it for this video, you guys. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys where we were at, how we were doing. I wanted to ask you guys for some help on those questions, and that's it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little chit chat video, and thank you guys for spending time with me. You know that I always love our time together. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know how your school year is going so far, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Be safe and be blessed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,